Perspective Blog X Lakers-fandom. Before we get to the content, I would like to thank all my subscribers for your support. If you are not a subscriber, I invite you to support the channel, subscribe, and turn the notifications on. Thank you for your support. Hey, hello, Lakers fans. Here we are. After the first game, Lakers beat the Clippers 87-81. Best players for the Lakers, Talen, Horton, Tucker, with 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he had a block. For some reason, it doesn't show, but he had a block. And it's what I've been saying. This kid has the potential to be a star, not just a really good player, but to actually be a star in the team. And fortunately, we didn't see that when the last season started because he got hurt. And then, in his recovery and also to tweak certain things about his game, he went to the G League. And in the G League, he started like around 10 points per game. And then he went up to 18 points per game. So we know he can score that. He can score around 20 points per game. If he's get enough time, he was 37 minutes playing 37. The only guy who played more than him, I think it was Kuzma, who played 38. And Kuzma got 18 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Montrez had 13 points and Dennis Schroeder had 10, but they didn't play. Montrez did play around 31 minutes. He got 12 rebounds, and Dennis Schroeder had only 1 assist and 4 rebounds. Schroeder had a little bit of a sloppy start, but he didn't play that much. He was the first one of the Lakers who scored over figure, though, and so he was 24 minutes there. That's going to change, obviously, because they are the new guys in the system, Montrez and Dennis Schroeder. And Wesley Matthews had 8 points and 5 rebounds. But I don't know if you saw how good Wesley Matthews can be as a defender. Also, Quinn Cook had a pretty good game. Devontae Cacon had 8 points. And one of the things is we beat the Lakers without the starting players. So that's, one of the things that could be an impact in the mind of the Clippers. They did have their stars playing. The stars didn't play that much, but LeBron or AD or any of the could be either the starting lineup or part of that second unit. Play like Markieff Morris didn't play, and some of the guys that would be probably part of the starting lineup, like us all. Actually, like 9 players only played for the Lakers. I think for the Clippers, I thought Tyronn Lue was gonna put the uniform and play too, because almost the staff played in that game. They played everybody. everybody and their brother. Um, and I'm pretty sure that Tyron Lewis trying to figure out um, who is uh, graining with the new style. But something I want to say, uh, Costas needs to be more active. Costas was a he was just standing there most of the time, like just uh like out there. In he did some moves, some defensive moves, but he needs to be more active. He's not a rookie anymore, and I think he's around 23, 24. I'm not sure, but he's getting into an age that if he doesn't show something soon, he's not uh, going to be considered for NBA teams. Especially in the Lakers that are uh, overstacked, and uh, would be uh, would be sad because Costas does have really great movement. I don't know if it's confidence what he needs, uh, maybe time. I don't know, but I don't know if you saw that he wasn't like moving at all, and you can see it in the stats. He got 4 rebounds, 1 point, and that was pretty much it. Um, though Alex Caruso didn't play that much, um, his injury doesn't look like it's anything out of the ordinary, just a sore muscle on the hip. Um, but a lot of promising things, like the way Talen Horton Tucker was not afraid to penetrate, to do certain moves, to shoot. He's got an arsenal of things he can do. And I think this was great for his confidence because he didn't look like a rookie when he was playing there. He still probably have some stuff to tweak, but really, I mean, Taylor Horton Tucker can become part of an amazing defensive, I mean, offensive weapon, and defensively, he's got the potential also to be a really good defender. Um, I was very pleased with the idea that the Lakers won this game because they won this game without AD and LeBron. And you may say, well, that's a preseason game. But psychologically, the fact that the Lakers won without AD and without LeBron tells you right away that this is something, and I don't know what you think, right? But this is something that will be in the mind of the Clippers. I want to see the next game, and I want to see how what kind of lineup. If it's going to be the same thing, I think we are not going to see much of LeBron and AD in these preseason games, but I think we're going to see something from them because um, they have to kind of mingle with the rest of the team at least a little bit before the season starts. Um, but there's enough firepower there. I mean, Wesley Matthews, Dennis Schroeder, Montrezl Harrell, Taylor Horton Tucker, and Kai Kuzma look like a complete team Um, and so I think that kind of tells you what kind of team are going to be the Lakers there. I'm pleased with the 12 rebounds from Montrez. That's much of what we want him to do, and I think a lot of the times he's going to be with another big that can handle things, you know, with him. Um, a lot of clumsiness and a lot of um, things that you expect in a preseason game, an opening preseason game. Um, but you know, it was great to see um, Kuzma react the way the way he reacted. He was attacking the basket. He was getting the fouls. He was, doing things to get the points done. And I think the important thing about that is that it creates confidence. Remember that both of them, Kyle Kuzma and Talen Horton Tucker, were injured last year, and both of them uh, got got to be a little bit out of it because of that. So I think the second unit right there is going to be Kyle Kuzma, probably Talen Horton Tucker, Montrezl Harrell, and I imagine that Alex Caruso is going to be there. Quinn Cook might be around that too, but I prefer Quinn Cook as a shooting guard than a point guard, and it's just that he's not that good as as a passer as a point guard should be, and that's why I prefer Quinn Cook playing as a two and Alex Caruso as a point guard because Alex Caruso can organize well and he can pass. Quinn Cook sometimes miss the roller or the cutters. He missed them. He missed them all the time. So that's one thing that I don't like about Quinn Cook as a point guard. And I think he plays better off the ball, anyways. So, but Dennis Schroeder, if he's going to be a point guard for the starting lineup, I think they should extend that to the second unit a little bit. But you have ball handlers because Taylor Horton Tucker can handle the ball. If you saw the game, you saw that, right? Quinn Cook can handle a little bit, and Alex Caruso can handle a little bit. But the good thing about seeing Taylor Horton Tucker there is that he can create plays for himself and for others. I think the Lakers moved the ball pretty well for being the first game after, in first preseason game. And we saw a little bit about what the Clippers have to offer. But like I said, the Lakers didn't even show really what they can offer because they didn't put Mar Gasol and LeBron or AD or Markieff Morris, or KCP. KCP didn't play there. So most of the starting lineup, or the expected starting lineup, didn't play in this game, and so the Lakers starting with a positive start, and the Clippers did. The Clippers Um, didn't look as clumsy as the Lakers at certain points. And then another, once the Lakers, they couldn't like figure out how to, when they had the advantage to get away, they couldn't do it. They started making a lot of mistakes. Also, like I said, Wesley Matthews was all over uh, the the whoever was handling the point, and also Alex Caruso, Talen Horton Tucker is a problem for whoever he's defending because of the 7'1" wingspan. You saw him playing as a small forward. So that's why I'm saying that we are not as bad as as maybe some fans think in the position of the wing, because Taylor Horton Tucker can guard that position, and we saw it tonight. So my question to you is: do you think Taylor Horton Tucker should have minutes? How many minutes do you think Taylor Horton Tucker should have, and from whom? Right? So he can play two, he can play three, he can guard both positions, and he can play make for himself or for someone. If Dennis Schroeder is gonna get the starting lineup, I think Taylor Horton Tucker is gonna get minutes because he's a ball handler. He can play, and he's a playmaker. So you can have him and Alex Caruso playmaking for the second unit, and uh, Quinn Cook alternating with them. So I think he's going to get time. I think he's going to get time, and I think he's going to get time because Schroeder might be starter for the team. And so, what you saw tonight, I don't know if it kind of make you go like, whoa, this team is going to be really good. But I felt really good about this victory because, um, like I said, the Clippers went through a lot of formulas and went through even Kawhi play. Didn't think he was going to play, and um, Paul George played, and I think they wanted to make a statement and they couldn't do it. I think the statement wasn't there. So, um, what can I say? Um, the Lakers are going to win the championship. Um, I don't know how to see it any other way, and I'm glad. I'm glad that I don't see it any other way because I think the Lakers are going to win, and you saw that. But like I said, I hope Costas pick it up because he could be a kind of a twin towers with Anthony Davis down the road. If he picks up the pace, he is too passive on the court. Costas Antetokounmpo, he's got the moves, but he needs to be more aggressive on the court. He needs to be looking more for shots. He needs to get into the rebounds. You know, he was 24 minutes and he only got 4 rebounds. And he jumps and he's got the moves, you know, but he needs to be aggressive. And if he needs to get stronger, man. It's your career on the line, and you are already not the little kid, you know. So Costas Antetokounmpo, if you hear this, I would love to see you more time with the Lakers, but you need to be more aggressive. And that is going to be my final thought here. If there's no comments there, I will close with this, and I will wish you um, a good night, right? Uh, great victory, and may God bless you. Take care of each other and yourself, and go Lakers. Bye bye.